Hey everybody, welcome back to the Council of Reeds. I'm Dylan, here with Jason,
Yeah.
Nitin,
Hi.
Fommy,
Hey.
and Dave.
I finally got the black shirt memo.
Hey! Send no...
I wish
send-
none of us
we
had
didn't
black
send the
shirts
memo
this
this week.
weekend.
Oh, that would have been good.
Speaking of shirts, though, I got you guys something.
Oh.
What? Because I'm cleaning through my room and stuff.
Also, old stuff you don't want, you're giving to us?
Yeah.
Hey!
Like this hat that Nitin wanted, so that's his now. From the Che collection. What is
Goddamn
this?
commie.
This one's for you,
Always
folks.
Ooh, here we
knew
go.
it.
This one's for you, Dylan.
Oh!
Dude.
And I got you memories.
Excellent.
Also
Awesome.
pics of
Check it
you
out,
and-
Nitin, isn't that cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was
so
pretty
good.
sure you weren't going to have
I
a
mean,
shirt
I can
that
look
was
at a
gonna fit
picture
me.
of it.
Oh.
It's not
Well-
vision.
You say that, but
Yes. What? How would you have a shirt that's going to fit me?
it's hilarious, but I'm not.
Do it.
Oh, this is awesome, Dave.
Do it.
I mean, I shouldn't show the camera. Is that what you mean?
No, it's just a Star Trek shirt.
Oh,
But it's
Yo,
for,
hey!
Some
some
boudoir cosplay.
but it's for females.
wow. Who's having a good time when I get home? Jason.
Jason and
I
Captain,
don't even know.
Jason and Captain Kirkette.
The price tag's on it, Dave.
Uh,
Well, that's next gen uniform, so it's not Captain Kirk.
That's all right.
Car's
Isn't it?
better.
Which one?
yeah.
The blonde one.
Which one?
7 and 9.
Nah. The next gen early one.
Oh,
Oh,
She
yeah,
got
what's her
yellow?
name?
Yaris or something like that. I don't know.
Lieutenant...
No, that's-
She's a security... Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot her name.
Anyway, what are you talking about,
I
Dylan?
think she was yellow. She looked like she would have a good time.
Yes.
It drops off.
What are we talking about? Amazing Spider-Man, issue 1. Another one.
Woo!
Just in case you wanted another one.
Yay.
Justice League 75, also known as The Death of the Justice League, also known as, what's that say on the back? Dark Crisis.
That's prelude.
Prelude.
Ooh, and it's
Acetate cover.
Yeah.
Yes, fancy.
See, you can see my head. Oh, my face too.
Thank you for that demonstration.
You're welcome.
Okay. We're also going to be talking about some MCU stuff. Doctor Strange TV spot came out with some juicy bits in there. Episode 6 of Halo came out. Me and Dave watched it.
Yep.
It was television.
Yep.
Episode 5 of Moon Knight. That was
That was
amazing.
television.
Yeah, that's real television. And Jason's film Flashback, Castle of Cagliostro.
Yes.
Lupin the Third.
And before we get into all that, reminder: free comic book day sale. It is on 7th of May. Be there.
This coming Saturday, if you're listening or watching this week.
Yes.
Start open time at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And we'll be running a Justice League Avengers giveaway. So if you come in, purchase anything in the store, you will get a raffle ticket and you will go into the running to win Justice League Avengers.
One ticket per person.
Yes.
Can't come back an hour later and buy another person and get another ticket.
That's illegal.
It's illegal. We'll take your other ticket back.
Yes.
And you guys will be happy to know I've nearly finished it, so I'll make sure it's back. Before I think Thor's about.
Just one doggy so far?
Just one, yeah, because and then I got a bookmark, but then I highlighted on the bookmark, and then that
Yeah.
printed on. I'm like,
I cut out a picture that I really liked.
Oh yeah, it went in my folder. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Okay. One more thing before we get started. Some sad news this week. Neil Adams passed away the other day. Legendary artist.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the most influential
Yep.
artists ever.
Absolutely.
Gave the rights to Superman back to
Yep.
Siegel and Schuster.
Yep.
It's the most important
Well,
thing he's ever done.
Not even that, to be honest.
Rights to artists.
Getting your pages back.
Yes, that.
Nobody got their pages back till he was like, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'll have that, thank
Yes,
you."
very much
Because they
so.
either got stolen or thrown in the bin.
Yes. Yeah.
And like how much revenue that has got for artists in the 40 years since.
Yes.
Like man, that's a big thing. Classic grunts.
Yep.
Amazing covers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Batman,
that-
Green
Batman
Lantern,
covers.
Green Arrow,
Yeah. Superman covers too.
Dead
Yeah.
Man.
That Batman Superman All Star was it number 8, where it's like both
Yeah.
Batman and Joker. So that was
Well, like just creating like Ra's al Ghul, like the biggest modern Batman
Yeah.
character. Well, not modern, but you know, like
Yes.
not the classic core sort of stuff.
Co-creator of Jon Stewart as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy.
It was a nice dude when I met him.
Yep.
In New York. Met George Perez and Neil Adams on the same day. It was great.
Oh wow.
Kept your hat.
Yeah, I kept my hat. Wasn't wearing a hat.
No hat tax.
You know what I love about his one of the runs that's not talked about enough? His X-Men run. He was like the last sort of thing before they went into reprints.
Yes.
And like he was only on a short run, and the book was dead.
Mm.
And it was, I think sales bumped, but too late.
Yeah.
But because it was a dead book, that's where he first started doing a lot of his panel breaking sort of shots and not, and I think Strenko had done a couple issues before that, so Strenko would already been doing some stuff,
cool.
so just not just here,
The boxes.
yeah. And like, as you look at his couple of issues of that, it's just Jim Lee. It took another 25 years for Jim Lee to get there, but the same stuff.
Well,
same
yeah,
thing.
you would have been influenced.
Big time.
Jim Lee would have influenced.
Massively. Nah. Sad. But
Yes.
Very much sad.
very good.
Alrighty. Okay, let's get into the comics for this week.
Alright.
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Spider-Man.
Pretty book.
Zeb Wells, John Romita. Man, I've seen people online complaining about John Romita.
They're wrong.
This is as good as John Romita you're going to get in this
It
day and
really
age.
is,
Oh,
man.
But hang on, what are the complaints?
That he's shit.
They're wrong.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Well, they're right sometimes.
No, they're well.
Just not this
But
time.
this is as
But
good
he's-
as it gets
he's
in these
getting
days.
older.
Yeah, 100%.
Like everyone thought art deteriorates as they get older.
And like, for me, even when he was more in his prime, I did sometimes understand what people didn't like about him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
very
it's
rough and bulky.
Certain style, but that's what you
But
get. If you've never...
storytelling.
Yes.
His storytell's better than... Give me this over Jim Lee's Batman Template 5. Or the Jim Lee clones.
Yeah.
Or the digital art journey sort of guys and all that sort of stuff. Like this, look.
But I think that's the problem with what I'm guessing what they're complaining about. They've got no basis. Like it's not like he's gone shit from what he was just doing. They're just complaining and saying he's shit.
Yeah.
But that's his style.
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing forever, and he's been doing amazing work for a long time. Maybe not so much previously just in DC, but back before when he was in Marvel, that Spidey run was amazing. There's some killer.
Oh, well, yeah. Like the Serenko one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I read all of that.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm really shocked at that.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked at that.
I think that there's been a bit of negative about this book in general.
That makes sense.
We won't maybe get into the spoilerness of it, but there's a big stuff in there. But I'm like, man, have you people not read comics before? It's the first issue, cliffhangery sort of stuff. Like,
And it's the first issue with Spider-Man. Of course, they're going to build a lot of different
Yeah.
stuff up, and there's going to be some time gap, and there's going to be some. What was your word before? It was an excellent word.
Whammy Jammy.
Whammy jammy gun.
Yeah.
Something's going to be out of
comic
place
books, man.
because it's comic books, and you've now got, which is usually in Spider-Man, 400 issues to explain it
Yeah.
And
expand on it.
Just remember when Peter Parker was a clone?
Yeah.
Like, that was a big thing. That was a big deal. I'm sure people were upset at the time.
Yes.
But that's the thing. You get people kind of hooked and interested with something really big like that.
it's not like this is a throw everything away start
No.
as well.
No.
Like, it's building on just what
Here's the
happened.
stuff. And even
So there's got to be a twisty thing. To
especially
it.
that thing with
Collector, deck collector dude.
well, the deck collector dude with Johnny.
Yeah,
We were talking about that's
Yeah.
what friends do and stuff,
Yeah.
and where he stole from them. That was really, really cool. The other piece with, I'm not going to, obviously no spoilers, but the other piece with MJ, you know, it could be an illusion, it could be, you know, there's
Lots of
1,000
things.
different things. So
Yeah.
the fact that it
Yep.
sounds like the complaints just sound like Dave when he's not getting things explained to him easily enough.
And I haven't read Spider-Man since, well, Civil War time.
yep.
Right before.
So when Romita was on,
Yeah, when Romita, like well, after Iron Spider
yeah,
and when they were gonna do One More Day or whatever, that bullshit. That's when I jumped off.
yep.
Abandoned ship.
And I've read like couple issues here and there, but there's like I picked this up just because it's Romita.
Yeah.
I can tell there's stuff that happened in previous stories and stuff, but
I like
Did-
all the
Robbie
stuff, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like
I loved that was
Yeah,
still
I-
fell on that
big
one.
time.
That was good stuff.
but it didn't really take anything away.
No.
I enjoyed what I read. It looked very nice because it's Romita.
Yeah.
I love how he draws Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know.
Let's have a jaws. It's not just
Like the bit with MJ was interesting because I asked for me. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like,
Yeah.
"How?" If it's 6 months later, you know that stuff. The thing with Doc Ock at the end,
Yeah.
sort of spoilers, shit, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's not
that's not
spoiling
really-
anything,
he didn't say anything.
but you know all of that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, oh, interesting. I don't know if I'll keep going with it just because I read too many.
And twice a month.
Admittedly,
Yeah.
some upcoming solicits have me a little worried.
Yeah.
Um,
And Remitter's probably not going to keep doing the whole book.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about this.
He's getting a new costume,
Yeah.
Alright.
which involves also a goblin glider. He
glider.
he's got a goblin glider.
Oh,
And bombs.
why? What?
well,
What?
he's friends with Norman now.
But why does he? He doesn't need the
Oh, it gets better.
I'll
Doesn't
get
it
the
is-
mask.
spider buggy.
Like, yeah, no, I'm going to
Boots,
show him.
like rocket boots.
Rocket boots,
So
jetpack.
He can't swing anymore. What's the deal?
I don't
No,
know.
it's overrated.
Well, he's got three ways to fly. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, but look at that.
Look at the mask.
Look what the mask does.
It's like an emoji mask.
That's lame.
Oh no.
That's not the word I wanted to
Admittedly,
use.
Oh, I know. It's not the
when I first seen it, or actually not even before the previews, customer told us and showed us a picture, and I'm like, oh, that just reeks of. We haven't got any new legends to make.
Yeah.
We need a Marvel Legends costume, people.
We need toys.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit disappointing. But we'll see.
but
Like,
otherwise, I thought it was a really great first issue.
and also good to see that was issue 8 that they're talking about. Still Remitter on there.
I think there might be a break in between.
Yeah, I can say.
Yes.
It's gonna get annoying because Spidey's like costume is just gonna be a jersey. Like every new year, there's a new version of it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's nothing new.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I know it's been status quo for ages, but just can't you have just the original and stick to it for a little while? Like,
Well, see, the problem is everyone feels they've got to make their own mark.
yeah.
It's like when a new marketing person comes in, they've got to make their own stupid mark,
And-
however, even how dumb the ideas are.
And as a writer, like, yeah, would you just want to put out just
Same.
status quo fluff? You want to try to do something different, right?
Especially, and like the spider costume, you know it's not lasting.
Yeah.
Even
No, no.
generally, most of the time, yourself will fix it before
Yeah.
you're done. But it just gives us something. Yeah.
And it happens every time.
60 years, Dave. You gotta do different stuff.
You're still
And
telling
the costume is so like
Yeah.
you know, like even someone like as big, say Batman, an artist can have their little flair and the way they do they go the yellow logo or just a big bat or smaller bat,
bulky
how much
bat.
pockets, undies, no one like Spider-Man. There's no little messing with it.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
true.
redesign
It's
or
a-
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like other characters, you can have your own little
Tweaks.
flair.
Mm.
But Spidey, but this is an excellent costume. But nobody has had as many good designs for alternate costumes as Spider-Man. Like just black, Ben Reilly, Scarlet
Yeah,
Spider.
yeah.
Like there's been some killer designs. Iron Spider, like
Iron armor.
yeah, you know. That was
Yeah,
great.
look, I don't-
Big-
yeah.
it's so
Oh,
good.
It was insulated. It was
Oh,
excellent.
So every time I get a new one, I'm like, man, I think that would be a bit daunting. Like if it's the editors or your writer or whatever, go, hey, we want a new costume. I'd be like, oh, not only am I redesigning a classic, but you got some heavy duty things to go against. Like, because you're never going to beat that.
And
Yeah.
Pointing at the Venom.
yeah,
Sorry.
my singlet. The Spencer run did a change, and it wasn't great.
Yes, yes.
When
It was
probably one of the
Oh,
worst.
yeah.
But then the next change, which was Ben, that looked awesome.
Yeah, that
was
the,
pretty cool.
the
Yeah.
off-center spider was really cool, especially when they had their fight scenes in those last couple of issues. The difference was quite cool.
Yeah.
And I noticed recently, because the Knights a few years ago did their Spider-Man jersey.
Yep.
But I looked it up because I realised that the Rubber Union teams had done the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Don't follow Rubber Union, so I looked up on Google, and whoever did the Spider-Man one, they did the actual big,
yeah.
fat little spider on the back of the jersey as well, where the number
Oh,
one.
I love
cool.
the fat
That looked
spider.
excellent. I'm like, Jim, I wish mine had that. Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Nah, good. I liked it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I,
me too.
I like where it went.
It's Spider-Man. Peter.
It's Pete back.
Peter's life in the toilet.
Again,
Which
yes.
I personally like. I've seen some people like, can't he have like? No, he's Spider-Man.
It's Parker Love.
That's the point. And also, if he's starting at his lowest, the point of the storyline will be to build him back up.
Just to tear it down again.
Yes,
That's right.
Yeah.
because it's all
It's
part
not
of the
that bad.
guilt.
No happy ending.
He can't, because he would have a good life
Unless
if he
you're
wasn't
Paris.
great power, great responsibility.
Yeah.
If he didn't get bitten, he would be probably much more successful and richer and happier in life.
Yeah, he's a smart kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Yes, I really liked it. I can't
Here,
say
here.
enough.
You've got like some glossy cover stock
Oh,
on it too, right?
Marvel! Thank you.
That'll be $6.99 or whatever
Yeah.
the price is.
$5.99. I was surprised it wasn't more.
$5.99 for that.
Bargain. Bargain.
It's a number one in 2022. Should be like $18.
A bring back villain, Digger, and only in a few issues of the Romita Straczynski stuff.
Oh.
But
That's why I couldn't
Bro,
remember. It's that long back. There you
fresh, but a little familiar
Oh.
too, you know?
go. And perfect with the green door.
See, I don't remember.
yeah.
I don't remember him at all because I was
It's
reading.
only in our careful issues.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, I was like, who's Digger?
Yeah, Straczynski and Romita.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Around 50 issues, actually. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was really good. Yeah.
Bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Should be interesting.
Alrighty. Next up, big one for DC. Justice League 75, Death and Dust Justice League, Dark Crisis Prelude.
Read that, you could jump on without knowing anything really.
Yeah, I think the only thing you'd be a little bit like, what's the Justice League Incarnate deal?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably need to read that sort of
And,
mini-series.
At least know what it is,
Yeah.
I think.
And the Antimatter Doctor, whatever
Well,
it is.
Yeah, you sort of need to know about Crisis, but you don't have to read
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crisis.
I think
like
they do
the
a good
original
enough job of
Crisis.
explaining
Yeah,
who he is for the Crisis.
And at the end, like,
I mean,
it doesn't
like, yeah.
really matter at all in the
No.
end, you know, because
the book is great art.
Skeletons.
It leads. It's prelude to
Dark Crisis.
Dark Crisis. I'm sick of Crises. I love
I
DC
agree.
and I love Crisis.
Yeah.
I
but
think everybody
they
would
should have
agree with that, to be honest.
stopped doing it.
And like,
But
if
I
you're gonna
get
name
it's
it,
their thing, like Marvel's Infinity.
Yeah, no.
That's their Crisis.
you're gonna call it Dark Crisis, like really?
Yeah, but
Well,
it sort of
boring.
fits into the story
Better
why
than,
it's called Dark Crisis.
Infinite Crisis. Or...
Well, that sounds cool.
No, that makes more sense.
It just sounds
No,
better
but then
too.
it's
Most
like,
crises are pretty dark because you're not having a happy time in a crisis usually.
Right.
But anyway.
no, but like Crisis on Infinite Earths sounded better than Infinite Crisis, I guess.
But see, the Infinite Crisis, at least that's a bit of a callback.
Yeah.
It's just slap.
It's dark.
We want to get away from it, don't we?
Not dark
No,
Avengers.
no.
Yeah, it takes the Bendis Justice League team, and then the Justice League Incarnate, which is like a multiverse sort
Yeah.
of Justice League led by President Superman, and
Carrot's in it.
yeah, Massey was Captain
Yeah, it
Carrot.
was great.
Been on the juice.
Carrot juice?
And then they all
in the
die.
carrot juice.
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The book doesn't mislead you.
Oh,
The title, you mean?
Yeah, the title doesn't mislead you.
It'd be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're not.
I was going to say,
Killing
'cause
off all
isn't
these
all their
characters.
single books still going?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be back.
Oh, but
Alright.
DC's not
But
known
I
for
liked
their continuity.
I like the death was a callback to Barry Allen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the only one I think out of their solo books that will ignore it will be Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Green Lantern's been cancelled.
Mm.
Flash, you easily bump in more Flashes or different Flashes or whatever. Wonder Woman, same with everything that's been happening there.
Because that trial just finished.
Yeah. So, and like, word was solo book writers were like, oh, this is happening next month. Wrap your shit up. Like, no heads up.
Yeah. That's not
So I think, and with Chip coming on to Batman, I think Batman will just ignore it. But I think the rest you'll see what, because it's already some of them, because they're pushing the next generation thing with Kal-El and Wonder Girl and whatever. So, but I think the Batman book will probably ignore it. To be honest, that's how I see it going. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
There's good action in the book.
Not
Art
bad for
is
issue.
great. It's a great, like, yeah.
The art's like awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That page is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can just hop on.
I think he was on. That artist was on in Rebirth. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. That book was so good, man. It was consistent the whole way through. It was great, great series.
I love the Jon Stewart bit. That was cool.
Yeah,
They need backup, so
Yeah.
Jon Stewart just makes backup.
yeah.
I am annoyed of seeing that Batman Flashpoint Beyond Dad or whatever.
Yeah, keep thinking it's part of the book.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it the other day too.
It's like, oh, it's darkness, okay, and next page is like, why is he standing? Oh, it's the ad. It's so annoying.
We've done it well.
All right, let's get into some other books this week. Naughty List. I read this afternoon before coming up here.
I heard you talking about this earlier. You said it's essentially Santa Claus meets the Punisher.
That's where I think it's going to go. This issue is just Santa's origin, but Santa's like, yeah, it's just a dude.
Tim Allen.
You know, he's like thousands of years old, and
Might as well
he
be.
wished. Spoilers. I'll just tell you the plot of the book. He sees like a falling star or whatever, and he wishes that he could help all the kids that went whatever. So the next day, he just starts whittling wooden toys, and he's obsessed. And he just does nothing but whittle the toys, and then he doesn't get sick, doesn't age. Mrs. dies, kid dies.
Oh, jeez.
And he's the same, and so he gets a bit ostracized because
I think he's.
something sus going on there. And then so some little people who are also ostracized because they're different.
Yeah.
They start working for him,
As it should be.
helping him make the toys, and he lets them live there. And then,
So he's got Oompa Loompas, cool.
yeah, pretty much. And like he talks about like he's just so sick of living or whatever. He tries to thingy,
Oh,
and he
yeah,
just
yeah.
wakes up the next day. His hands get cut from making the wooden toys. Next day they're fine. Just this goddamn star just won't let him not make the toys. And then he starts getting letters and whatever from around the world.
Oh.
And then like how are we going to start distributing these? And then all of a sudden he wakes up and there's just reindeer that fly that day.
That is.
Yeah.
That
But then
is
like
so
the elves, the drunken elves, they start calling themselves elves. Because, after the mythological elves, like, well, we're gonna be elves.
That's
And they're
so
like,
funny.
they're getting pissed. And he's like, I gotta call that one Dancer because he's got sexy legs. And the next one's like, I don't want to be Prancer because it rhymes. Like, it's just a weird book. And like, doesn't look like Santa Claus.
He looks
Big.
like
It's
Liam
very
Neeson.
Negan-esque
Yes.
sort of cover.
Yes. And he's like, bitches about, some cola company made me look like a fat man on their ads. Like, it was good. Like, I just...
So where's the Punisher bit coming?
Well, he starts getting Jack of, or eventually he's got a big red pickup truck in the 70s instead of a sled. But like he just starts getting, he's like people are getting shittier and shittier and they don't deserve stuff. So all of a sudden
so
one
the-
morning he
the
wakes up
naughty
and he's got
list.
the naughty list. It's a machine that just prints out the naughty list. And he's like, I don't know how, but I know all the naughty lists. I know everything. And like not just kid stuff, adult stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he was cheating on this chick or whatever.
Yeah.
Smacking her around, oh, whatever. And he's like, I was fine with it, you know. They didn't always just get cold or whatever. But something happens. Somebody, spoilers, somebody steals his naughty list machine. He comes home one day with the naughty list machine, and they've been going and getting people on the naughty list. And he's like, I was fine with it, what do I care?
Yeah.
Until like a truckload of innocent kids get caught in the crossfire and die.
Right.
So that's it. Now it's
Oh wow,
Punisher time.
that sounds so
It was
good.
just like, it was not necessarily the greatest read, but the concept was cool.
Yeah,
And,
it's great.
and he's Nick
Yeah.
something.
What's he doing on the roof?
Dropping presents on.
Yeah.
No, he's dropping something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
For
no
naughty-
naughty
put
list.
it
Yeah.
naughty,
Oh, because this is like MIT put out a thing about proving that he couldn't be real because it would take
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
things
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Rah, rah. He's like, how would they fucking like to be told they're not real? It just took the Santa,
Yeah,
all your
yeah.
Santa stuff, and just
Might be,
I wouldn't say made it real, but you know, I don't know.
might be,
Everything had a reason.
Yeah.
might be worth a trade, I think.
Oh,
My
for sure.
future kids will be told this story about the origin of Santa Claus.
And my favorite bit was the end. It's got ads, or it's got the after the book.
That's lit.
There's the warehouse rules about not wearing your bells and your boots and
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
bring in,
Yeah, yeah.
in
No
reindeer
eggnog on the
shit.
job.
Yeah. No, but mistletoe is decoration only, no harassment.
Wow.
Use a ladder to place the star. Elf stacking is strictly prohibited.
It was great. And then an ad for their local pub with the weirdest cover band I've ever heard.
Dance to the sounds of Nirvana Rock With You. The only Northland's best and only Kurt Cobain / Michael Jackson tribute band. Nice.
I was like, what is this book?
Ladies drink half off till midnight.
Yes. No, it just, not maybe the greatest book ever, but just different.
Fun.
And, yeah. I'm like,
And
I
just a good spin
can't
on
wait
it.
to see what next.
Yeah, good spin on it too. Yeah.
You're gonna just who's and I was like, who has stolen the naughty list?
Right.
I was like, it was just different. I liked it. Alrighty, let's get into some other books this week. We've got a Big Thor issue 24/750.
How was this?
So,
It was a lot of Thor to read. It was good. Like,
Lots of different artists.
yeah, it's the best 3 writers or 4 writers since Dan and Jack, to be honest. So you got your main Kate storyline. A bit of spoilers if you haven't been reading Thor. Odin's dead. It's the funeral of Odin. It is what it is. So Thor's reading stuff, and that's when it goes to the chapters.
Yeah.
So you get an awesome Walt Simpson one.
That was what I was excited
That was
for.
so good. Like the origin of Bill.
Oh yeah.
So that was really good. Sort of you know, got nothing to do with the rest of the Kate stuff. It was just Pierce and Beret Bill by Walt. Sold. And then Dan Jurgens, Thor run in like the Heroes Returns era, one of the most underrated Thor runs ever. It was him and Johnny Romita Jr. on art first.
Beautiful.
And this takes place straight away. As soon as I see the costume, I was like, oh, this is right after issue 25, 26.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because they had a fork.
Yeah.
So this was cool. The Recorder and stuff, and Mangog. That was sick. And then you get a Straczynski and Coypiel. That was alright. That was actually pretty interesting too. The Straczynski run's not one of my favourites. It was everyone loves it, but it was fresh at least.
Yeah.
Did some different stuff, so I do appreciate that. And then we got a Al Ewing ad for Defenders sequel, pretty much. And then Jason Aaron bit. I wish it was Jason Aaron and Rubik, but Rubik's busy. But this guy's close enough.
He's Rubik's.
But it was good. Huh?
I hate Rubik.
No.
He's terrible.
Rubik on the right stuff's excellent.
No.
And then you get the big reveal at the end of what's going on.
There's a reveal.
Yeah. That was good. It's a lot of thought to read.
We'd like to
read this before the pod.
a Ghani page or something.
No, that's too much. Yeah, it's like a giant.
What variant was? I don't understand how we didn't get a Romita variant.
Yeah.
He was the first guy to draw a Thor 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there isn't a Thor 1 before John Romita, really.
I got that.
Yeah. I was like, I get he's on Spidey and whatever, but you couldn't give me a Romita variant? I thought that's a bit surprising. It was good.
Surprised they didn't do it like from something he's drawn before. Like they do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take out a panel or a page or something from it.
I would have loved if it was Jurgens and him. I like Dan Jurgens' art, so it was okay, but yeah, I would have liked it if it was.
Oh, yeah,
Kubit.
Yeah.
Kubit.
That end was interesting because I flicked through it.
Yeah.
I saw the last few pages. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Oh.
Yes. The Kate's books.
Yeah.
I've had my issues with it, but there's been some great stuff, and things are at least starting to come together now with the death of Odin. At least that's sort of one of the big things that felt was going just around in circles.
Hammer still talks, I see.
Yeah, because it's...
Yeah, no, I know all that.
Yes.
I thought they sort of finished
Yes.
that, but no, it's still...
Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah.
Because...
Someone... It's not...
Oh, it's him in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good.
Very cool.
As a
Very
big
cool
Thor fan,
finish.
it's cool to see lots of
Yeah.
old stuff. And,
Yeah.
and the main story was good too.
And being that's 24, does that mean we're going to get a good size issue 25? Since 25s are normally...
No, because 25 is the Hulk crossover.
So... Banner of War.
Yeah.
Of course.
Are they going back to legacy numbering after this now?
No.
Just have both.
Yeah.
Thor-
Yeah,
I know they had both, but I'm saying, like... Because some of them, they went back to... No, that was DC. Marvel don't do that.
Because then they know they get best of both worlds. They can do a number one whenever they need, and whenever a 50 number comes up, we can just double it up.
Yep.
Their numbers are usually a bit iffy too, to be honest.
It's interesting what it's going to go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know, they did like...
Yeah, really
cool,
interesting.
yeah.
The dot numbering and stuff.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
which... have they said how they count them?
They generally don't.
Ignore them.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you can't have 1.2.
Because after Hulk, Thor is with Venom.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting to see whether Talking Hammer stuff continues through there.
For sure. Alrighty. Let's have a look at Dark Knights of Steel. I think best issue of this for a while.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um,
Especially after what happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah. You look at this?
No.
Oh, are you reading this?
No. I'm fine with you talking about it, though. I'll
Yeah.
flip through
Yeah,
it.
I don't know, but you got to
More
look
than
through
a
Yes.
the estrogen issue part.
Oh,
Yes.
estrogen.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone needs more estrogen.
I don't.
and who's bound to Etrigan too is very cool.
Makes sense?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
And what he wants.
What he wants is the core.
Yeah. What's going on?
What do you mean? Questions.
What about letting Drake go? That was a bit weird.
Tim Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bit weird. See, there it is
Don't worry,
again.
David, it's an ad.
I thought it was. I'm like, ooh, he's in this. The Inquisition also about the death of the son. And she still hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
She still hasn't said, "Oh no, it wasn't me," or because she said it once, but
I don't think it is.
No, it was someone
Shapeshifter.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and it's very Superman centric too, and you don't really get a sense of Superman being, you know, like what he did to Batman.
Yeah, because that's not Superman either, right?
Yeah.
Shapeshifter's done both of them.
Yeah, and you have Lois kind of mentioning it feels like someone's pulling strings here.
Yeah. Because that was the most we've probably seen of Kal-El.
Yeah,
Yes.
good call.
And he was nice.
Yes, we'd seen hints of it
Yeah,
before, I
but
think,
not
but
enough of it.
yeah,
Compared
here,
to the last issue,
Yeah.
where you're like, oh, he's just an asshole.
Yes.
But no,
That
no.
wasn't-
That's not
It
him.
was on him.
yeah, he's Superman-y here.
Mm.
That's kind of what I wanted.
So I'm very intrigued what the
The string
who that is, what
Yeah.
it is.
I still don't like the Kent thing with Batman,
Yeah.
but I'm all right now with
Yeah.
Superman. Yeah.
Superman's not an asshole. as
Yes.
usual.
Yes.
That was interesting.
Right?
It makes sense.
It does.
Cool, right?
Considering, yeah.
So cool.
And what he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really like, oh.
Yeah. Because we
Opposite
know
of.
no hints of them.
Yeah, the opposite of what he.
Mm.
But who it is, yeah.
And you're like, yeah, who's going to be the makeup of that?
It's in that, right?
Yes,
yeah,
Dave.
yeah, just in that.
But yeah, no, very good.
Yes.
Had a good, like it started great. Couple of bumpy things the last couple of issues,
Yeah.
but way back on track.
You right there?
Yes, yeah, for me.
Give my water bottle, boy.
It's in the wrong spot.
Been in the same spot for 58 episodes.
Lies.
Alrighty, next up, Silver Surfer Rebirth number 4.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it's just I just love this book. You can't say enough good stuff.
Oh, super power jackass too.
Just this first page.
Yes.
This first page. 4 different surfers.
Oh,
Kirby,
wow.
Basima, Mobius, and Allred.
And you got the 5th one there as well.
Yeah.
On Lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanos wasn't a big fan of him.
Nah.
Yeah, enjoy the first couple of pages. 'cause-
Yeah, it was just so it's just Silver Surfer like, oh,
cool.
pretty.
And just their arrogance.
Yes.
Like, it's 4 against 1. You got no chance. You got nothing. It's, yeah. It was really good.
It's such a simple comic,
It doesn't make, yeah.
but at the same time,
It's playing
you're
around-
intrigued,
Yeah,
'cause
because
you-
it's playing
you know,
around reality
yeah.
and everything like that. The Thanos relationship is really cool. And just Peter David doing cool old school shit. I can't wait for the other Fantastic Four that come
it's
out.
not even Peter David.
Oh, this
Ron
one's not
Mars.
David, that's Ron Mars. No, sorry.
Silver Surfer. Yes, can't make that fantasy.
The other one's the Peter David one that's coming out. And I think, yeah, finishes next issue. Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun. It's been really fun. Like, all those, and when they work, because there's been a couple that necessarily haven't,
Yeah.
but yeah, the Maestro and different things like that, they've been really good.
I'm not complaining about it, but every time I see it, I'm like, why can't all the covers just look like that? Bring back me box. It looks like a cover. Gets me more excited. Tells me what the number is nice and clear.
Yeah, I missed the Marvel box. That was great.
Better than just this rubbish.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
whatever.
Because it's not like the space is being used for awesome art.
No.
You could have the box there without a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I like corner box. Bring them back. And you do some cool things with them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say instead of the Comic Code Authority?
MCA Authority. Marvel Comics Authority.
Nice.
They are an authority on themselves.
Wow, always was. Comic Code was a scam.
Yep.
Just there to put EC out of business. Essentially. Alright, Berserker number 8. Anybody read this?
I totally forgot to take one.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, at least someone did. I was about to say, this is going to be really interesting. No one did.
Yeah, no.
Moving along.
So they're trying to replicate him, I think. Yes, right?
Yeah.
That's where. So that's what happens. I think I'm not sure if she was in on it, or they just tricked the Doctor into she was going to be the test subject. But at the same time, he's disappeared. When they've done this experiment, he gone, and like the Doctor's like, oh, it's cool. That just disappeared. And like he's on the phone.
Well,
to
like off the table,
No, or like they had him in a box or whatever.
as you do.
Yeah, whatever. Obviously trying to
Yeah.
take his power or whatever.
Like one frame he's there in the
Yeah.
video, and the next frame he's just
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
Like
wow.
there's nothing
Yeah.
happens. He's just vanished.
And like the mystery boss voice is like, "Where is my asset? What do you mean you've lost my biggest military
Yeah.
asset we have? Oh, that's cool, bro. We got theories.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was maybe not my favorite issue of it, but obviously it's a big
Yeah.
turning point issue. So we'll see where the
So you
follow-up
don't see
goes.
him after he disappears?
Not really.
So there can be only one?
I don't
Ever?
know. I don't know.
That's interesting theory.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know if he's gone back. Is he gone back in time, or is he become is?
When it all back
And, you know,
into
oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much. I probably said enough, but it was interesting.
Hmm.
The book's been good.
Yeah.
Only a couple to go left, really. What? It's like 8.
It's 12 part,
Yeah.
right?
So he'll be here before we know it. All right, moving along. Carnage number 2. Read these ones?
I sure did. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
this is the best issue.
Yeah,
Obviously,
It's only the second.
second, but the first, there's 2 ones.
Yeah,
Um,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
this is cool.
really like where it's going. I think it could be something really cool. So
the
kind of
last bit, oh my god.
Oh yeah. So essentially, it's Carnage without Cletus. He's just the symbiote, no host. Serial killer is a fanboy being chased by a very attentive detective that is right on the case, and some transformation ensues. I can't really say too much because yeah, there's lots of shit that goes on in this. Kind of went down the way. If you read the first issue, you kind of guess where it was
Yes,
kind of
yes.
going to go. But where it then finishes off, and the major plan of what Carnage has got happening, you could probably put it as a serial killer or villain.
Yes.
You could probably put
Because like in the does it in Forever, right? He gets Hydro Man. Was it in Forever?
at the end of that.
Yeah.
He kidnapped him.
And he's using that power, so then he can absorb in that power, so then Carnage can be liquidy even more or whatever, right?
Essentially, yeah. So at the spoilers. At the start of this issue, he essentially takes out the essence that makes Hydro Man, and transforms that into himself to become something new. And that's essentially what he's looking to do down the track with all the Rogues Gallery of Spider-Man villains, essentially.
Because the next one you're like, oh
Yeah, the next one could be really interesting because I always thought he was a cool villain.
yeah, same. I was like, that's my only thing. I was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do
there'll
that.
be a retcon though.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I like where it's going. I had someone in yesterday saying that they really enjoyed the other story, not the Ram V story. It was good, but I know Ram V does good work, so I'm still waiting for it in Venom.
I was
But
gonna say.
I've read other stuff and it's been good, so I'm enjoying this, and I don't think they're going to do the anti-hero thing.
Oh no,
Sounds like
It
it.
doesn't though.
I do think that's I think that's who the host is going to be, but he's just going to be completely corrupted.
100%, yeah, and think he's doing it for the right reasons,
Yeah.
but it is all
And he's
wrong.
just let go.
Yeah,
And then that's what Carnage is getting off on.
exactly right.
I've
Yeah.
broken this one.
Yes,
That's how I see
that's
it.
the way it feels, which is excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And,
do not
and
ma-
the other one's just bait, really. But yeah, it's best issue yet. Yeah, for sure. Because the one shot and the issue for one, you're like,
it's just all disjointed. There wasn't
Yeah.
really a lot going on. This is now building to something.
these is cool stuff that I don't know what's going on in these pages sometimes. But it was good.
So Carnage is killing the supervillains to take their powers.
Yes.
To
Essentially,
make
yes.
himself better.
Yes.
And he's so he's tricked the dude.
'cause that's
you
what-
reckon he's tricked the dude into thinking he's doing a good thing.
No. So there is an ulterior motive to what Carnage has said to the detective on what he can do to help. But essentially, it just feels like Carnage is going to corrupt him.
Okay.
But
He
yeah, 'cause
doesn't want
that's-
the one that wants the job.
Yeah, I thought
It's
in
too
the
sad.
first, I thought he killed a dude in the first issue, like the one who was
No,
the
he's just
fanboy.
falling around.
Right.
Yeah. But he's saying he's not good enough.
Yeah.
What can Carnage do with that dude's powers?
Oh, what couldn't he do?
Well, that's the thing, because in Venom at the moment, they're attacking him so he mutates and transforms into something bigger and better. That's why Bedlam's been released and everything. So Carnage is just doing it in a different kind of way, which is really cool.
And this is Ram V doing both. You know that they come to a head.
And they will come to a head. I think it's in Carnage 6 or something like that, 7, where they join in, which makes sense.
Alrighty. I knocked the cord.
Oh.
Next up, probably book of the week for myself. Probably. It's a tough
I
one.
think one of mine's going to be a big one.
It's a tough one. Newburn. Number, I don't even know what number this is.
8, 7,
6.
12.
We talk about Newburn every time. This might be my favourite issue yet. It's going to be hard. You can't talk about much.
Hard to say after the prison issue too.
Ooh, that was
episode
good.
issue as well, because that was really good. But this links a lot of stuff together in regards to the young lady that's been helping out Newburn.
Yep. It's her origin
story, and the way that entwines with everything that's been happening is amazing.
So current day.
Enough said.
Jumps around. Yeah, you got 3 timelines, time period settings. I think it was 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was good, and the backup's great.
Oh, the backup's great too.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
continuation of the last one with the young emo girl.
Yeah,
is really cool.
So there should be
Islands.
a trade now, right?
I reckon 5.
Yeah, I think it was after 5.
It was after 5. 'cause
Okay.
It hasn't come yet. Yeah, but
This is a great start to a new
Yeah.
arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very good. Very good. Yeah,
I
probably my
didn't
favourite
expect him to
book
be a
of the week.
copper either
Yeah.
when he was betting at the start.
Yeah.
Cheeky, very cheeky. That was really good.
Nah.
Great.
Any underground betting's always got me. Ooh,
Big time.
I like it.
I know I'm 20k in the hole, but I'm
I'm
good. I'm good. You're a copper, mate.
Yeah, well, you get an extra.
Well,
Well, that's what he says.
Unless you're the 7.5.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
But yeah, just her backstory. Her backstory as a little girl
Oh yeah.
was even.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cool.
Because from the get go.
Yeah, she's just. I like math and science.
Puzzles.
Yeah.
Fixing, solving puzzles,
And
solving
that's
problems.
what her and Newburn do.
Yeah.
Um,
Very
Yeah.
very cool.
all right, Lion and Eagle.
Woo!
Any fun? You read this?
Yeah,
Is this the end of this?
No, one more. So I read 2 and 3 today. This story just gets heavier and heavier. Issue 2 brought the Gurkhas in, and this is a lot more on that.
And it's based on an actual battle in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
With the Chindit War against Japan, with the Burmese and the English and the Indians. It's brutal as hell, because war is freaking brutal as hell. But, yeah, it's like the Gurkhas, who are one of the most feared
and skilled
that's right, very
and
much so.
tough.
Military units in the world, even today.
Yeah.
Them just being just
What they
insane
are.
and brutal and
Ruthless.
But yeah, and then the bit with the doctor going in.
Well, that's what I was
sort
going to
of
say.
like insane.
This issue really got me
man.
going, where the
How war just messes you up on a level that is unfathomable.
the dark mash stuff was really really good, because that's essentially what it was. It was dark mash.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is great. It's got. I've said it every single time. It's Garfan is doing what he does best, 100%. But yeah,
It's an amazing war story. It's beautifully told. It is gory as hell, but
very much.
it tells a really cool story, because these guys are kind of stuck in not no man's land, but on this point, and then the monsoon kicks in, and they can't get any ins and outs, and they're dealing with casualties, and it's just
I like how messy the art is.
Yes.
You know, like it's a little sloppy, but it helps with the vibe of.
I love
imagine.
the multiculturalness of it. You see all the different sides and those different relationships as well.
Yeah. I did love that dude with the commie dude when he was talking. That bit was great.
Oh, because I was too extreme.
Yeah.
I got kicked out because I was too. I was in the 30s.
But
It's
it's
what
like,
do you
the
mean you
dude's
were?
not
It's
saying
like,
anything
I
wrong.
got kicked out. I was too extreme.
Yeah, but this is like, he's not saying anything
No,
wrong.
that's right. Yeah, everything was legit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No, it's a great book.
Yeah, one more. I can't wait.
It's a big, it's a lot. It's a big, thick book, but it's great.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Good war stuff.
yeah.
Book of the
like,
week, I think, for me.
I think next one's book of the week for me.
This is very good,
Yeah.
but I just don't think it was as good as the first issue.
I totally
No.
agree.
It
totally
was
agree.
good. I really liked it, but not as good as the first
Not
issue.
enough
Yeah,
eights.
but Gorilla City
like-
is so
Not enough
cool.
Oh, yeah. Rogues number 2.
King Cola.
It was good, but
It wasn't as good as the first issue.
yeah,
It wasn't.
The
No,
first
I know.
issue, just the way they put the team together.
Yeah,
and the
that's
crew.
fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, because most of this was just for
It's the
2/3
best part of the
they're
heist
just
movies.
bitching.
Putting the team together.
Yeah, but that's what they were doing in the first
I
one.
know,
sort
no,
of.
but like just and then like, but when you get to the city, it picks up.
It
yeah,
definitely
but
does.
like they That's what they
Still
do
great, don't get me wrong.
in books today. All they do when
I know.
they bitch with each other when they
Yes, yes,
say
yes.
no.
Oh, some of it is excellent.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
interactions.
No, the book wasn't bad. It just wasn't
first one was
as good as
phenomenal.
the first one. So shut up.
I
Anyone else
halfway
read?
through.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you? Damn.
Setting into like the Godfather a little bit there. For
Yeah,
this
it
was
was like,
awesome.
oh.
Yeah.
That's, the gorilla stuff is great.
yeah.
Yeah, the gorilla
What,
policy.
it's-
what
picks
Gorilla
up big
City
time.
is.
Like you hear the theme music in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, dun,
But yeah, you know, coming to what they thought is Gorilla City,
That's
and
the
they're flying the
best,
cabin,
right?
and it's like,
God
what the
damn,
hell
some
is
monkeys
Gorilla
in
City?
tree houses.
Yeah, and what Gorilla City's become in the future and
Yeah.
stuff. It's so good. I love this book.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it takes a turn and kicks in hard.
yeah.
And they get there.
And then you see Sam
Yeah.
it was all good
Yeah. So who's Sam?
from the beginning, first issue.
Yeah, the trench
One.
coat.
Yeah,
Yeah, one talk.
Okay.
yeah. The monkey who was talking about it in the first issue.
That's. See, I didn't know that.
You know, one of my favorite bits in there was where like Chase gets told what's going on, and like, they've busted out Mirror Master. All right, see where fucking
Oh, yeah.
Leonard
Yeah.
is.
Sister.
You're going, yes, sister. She knows what was on. What are they up to?
Yeah, it was great. It's a great book. The art's like I like the art. It's ugly pretty. We say this a lot.
It is.
But it suits the book.
Yeah.
I think it got a bit loose and I don't want to say sloppy. Loose. Let's
Yes,
say it,
yes,
like
yes,
it
yes,
became
yes.
Loose is a good word.
loose,
Yeah.
but it's still great. I love when like Gorilla Grodd's wife comes in
Yes.
and what he's doing is like
Yes.
and like he's made like you know what you're in for.
Yeah.
You know why you're
Yeah.
here. That bit was great.
Just say nothing.
Just the gangsterness
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, just, yeah. Godfather is the best way
Yeah,
to
yeah,
describe
yeah.
Dave. It just
It's a great
becomes
book.
Monkey
Yeah.
Godfather.
That's so.
You right?
Yeah.
Ah, such a good book.
It's like Godfather mixed with like Ocean's 11. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was excellent too. So at the end, just getting himself together. That was
It's
really-
Suck it up.
Yeah. But like Black Label in general has been more hit than miss. Like
Oh, for
I don't
sure,
think there's
for
been
sure.
anything really that's been not great.
Oh,
Superman Year One.
Yes.
Was that Black? Was that?
That was Black
That was-
Label.
I didn't read that.
That was Black Label.
I'm saying
alright.
that was more hit than miss.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yes.
It's been something like I thought the
What about the Damned? Was
the
that
Harley yeah, it was okay. The Harley one, like
Yeah.
both Harley ones, like the one with her and Joker was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
too long, 9 parts, and but the other one, like the Connor one, was just it's just the same thing
Yeah,
that
but
was
those
going on in the normal book.
But those were the early ones.
Yes.
The late, I think they've
But
sort
they've
of
been on fire.
Yeah.
Dead Earth onwards.
Dead Earth was
Well-
pretty early, I think, right?
Yeah, Joker needs to
Sounds great.
freaking finish.
Second issue of Swamp Thing would be good.
But they said that was gonna be late.
Did they?
Still.
Yeah, they said it was gonna be like
Not much.
every few months.
Well, it's been.
I know it has.
Well,
I
Get
know.
Joker has been. It's going to be about 6 months.
Yeah, it's been
before it comes
forever.
out.
Well,
But
Last Ronin.
Yeah,
no, but that was good.
yeah, it's good.
That was great.
You read anything else this week, Dylan?
No, I think I read like nothing this week. I may have
What
woke
did you
up this morning and get ready for work, and I was like, I didn't do any reading. I hope it's quiet day at work today.
Well, getting the books that day late.
Yes,
Froze
yeah.
Yeah.
Because same thing. I was smashing out some still a game. What about you, Dave? You read anything else?
No, but I hosted Dylan and watched Halo last night. That counts.
Yes, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. Anyway, Nitin?
Yeah, I read a few things.
What else you read?
Second issue of Punisher.
Yeah, I read that.
I don't like what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical on it.
Yeah, I'm sort of
I was a little
debating.
skeptical after issue 1.
Yeah, but the end of that sort of
Yeah,
got me.
I
The
can
end
see
of
where it
this has
goes.
sort of got me too.
Yes,
but
yes.
what they've trying to make Punisher out to be from, like, little. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to make him out to be like a little sociopath from as a kid.
Yes.
Not even like torturing animals, but sort of hints. You know, he's been bullying, hiding weapons everywhere.
I don't need that.
Yeah, and the hand
he's
has
just
been
a-
scouting him since he was a
He's
child.
just a good man.
Yeah.
That went to war, got messed up.
Yeah.
Got his shit back together.
Mhm.
Got a family.
Amen.
And when that got, it's
Yeah.
a simple it's just a revenge
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't make Punisher more than you need to.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, I don't like any of the stuff they're doing there. It had a great. The concept was okay to begin with, but yeah, I don't like what they did with it, like making him sociopath.
Yeah.
But the last couple of pages where you find out who, is doing the thing, which is pretty obvious though,
Yes, it was.
considering. But it's interesting.
Yes. But where they come to offer tribute, basically, that was some cool stuff. Even though it's not exactly the way I want Frank to be, but that was some cool stuff. It was a good scene, so to speak.
And the supernaturalness of it. But it's the hand.
The throwaway line about the kids coming home, I thought that was also quite interesting. But yeah, I'm not quite sold on it. I'll give it an arc, but I'm very picky on my Punisher these days. After Ennis...
Well, after Aaron, really, of the Max
100%.
run.
But I'd given up sort of between, anything after that. Like, there's only one... I'll try every run.
Yeah.
And I usually give it an arc and go, yeah, it's not good enough.
I've said it before, like, the Aaron run where he kills him off in Max.
Yep.
That's it. That's Punisher.
Yep.
Everything else is just,
The only good one since was the Greg Rucka stuff was alright.
I never read it.
Oh yeah, I think I read some of that.
I
only
Is that
when
with like the sidekick chick? Or?
Yeah.
But they're sort of making him recon into Desert Storm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Vietnam is...
I know, but you can't.
I know, but
That's
why I said they killed him off in
I
Max.
said about 15 years ago they got to have a good hard look at themselves and decide if they want to kill him off or not.
Yes.
Because you can still do a Punisher book every year or two.
Yeah.
It's just a flashback time.
Yes.
Be it a very war-y sort of one, or...
He sort of doesn't fit in the U anymore anyway.
No.
They kind of just made up their own Vietnam War for the canon, I think, now.
Yeah, with the
Sien Kong or whatever it's called.
So it just changes every
Yeah, so it's still technically the Vietnam War,
just
but they
in,
can,
bro.
they are able to move it.
I like that much better than just, it was Iraq or Afghan or whatever.
Because it's a different conflict.
It's a 100% different war. So that was I didn't like the first part of that. The end bit, interesting, maybe. I don't think I'll keep going with it any further. Maybe next couple of issues just to see.
Do some cool stuff.
Yeah, but
it's different.
Yeah,
it's different. We'll see.
Yeah, I read issue 3, Sabretooth.
Yes, I read that.
That was.
I think it was better than issue 2.
Yeah.
But issue 1 was so good. Like it's definitely.
Yeah, like.
But it's interesting though.
Like I see some cool mutants that I haven't seen in a while, like Skin. I like Skin.
But that bit, like Sabretooth sends the rest of the prisoners out to get who he wants.
Yeah.
But they're bringing back different people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where's that going to go?
I did like the stuff with that kid.
And
that
Xavier.
sort of and what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like the last page. So and it's a mini-series, so I'll finish this off. But it was a big drop from the first issue to the rest of 2 and 3.
Which is not where you felt it was going to go.
No,
it's just hell. It's going to be Krakoan hell.
Yeah, but no.
It's not quite.
No.
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah, interesting. I read the final part of the Trial of the Amazons.
Mm-hmm.
That was...
Who done it? Wait,
I can spoil it if you know who did it.
I think we already know because solicits.
Okay.
Kind of. It's in DC previews.
But I won't. I'll tell you later if you want.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for the people.
Yeah.
It's sort of... the trial sort of went to the wayside because of the Doomgate and chaos invading and, them working together and sort of... I guess that was the trial, them working together and becoming not one society, but just the 3 tribes sort of putting the differences aside and working together and, stuff like that. It was good. Yeah. Nothing spectacular, nothing... It's not like a must-read.
Yeah.
But it was good. I liked it. Yeah. I think that's all I read. Yeah.
Bums.
That's everything. Everything was pretty much in that pile. Was everything I read. So
the only thing I read was we have Demons issue 2.
How's that?
That was good.
Yeah. Was it short again, like the first issue?
Oh, they're fat issues. They're just because they're clearly chapters on the digital thing, right? So you got a couple of chapters in each issue.
Okay, yeah, true.
I think they're only a couple of pages to a chapter. But it was more the origin of Gus and stuff. And
Was he the father?
No, he's
Gus is the accomplice.
The demon partner.
Okay.
Yeah, and just more explanation of the organisation and stuff. It was cool, actually. I did like it. But yeah, it was what it was.
I did read one more thing. It was like step by bloody step.
Oh yeah, I read that.
I didn't read this shit then.
Huh?
you looked.
Yeah.
We looked at pretty pictures.
Yeah, like it looks pretty. There's more story, more interesting stuff that's going on.
Yeah, it's not just them walking through
and
fantasy land.
Oh.
There's like one more issue left. It looks nice. Like, art's nice. It's great visual storytelling. You can guess what's going on. It's not, it's not too confusing for me anyway.
There's a
know
couple
about-
moments where I'm a little bit like,
Yeah.
a little bit, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Because art's a little too good.
But that's fine.
Nah, like that. No dialogue. You need to be a bit more simpler. I feel. A little bit more storyboardy.
I think if you're going to do a visual story without any words, you need a lot of pictures. You can't just be...
Yes, but they need to be a little clearer.
Yeah, it was clear enough.
There's
I got
there's some small panels.
Dylan liked it a lot.
Hey, small panels that were so messy that I could not really make sense. Like the real small ones.
And I still look at it and I'm like, it's not only. It's just the flow is a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah,
I feel. Like it's, I don't need 9-box structure, but it's not. I don't think it's clear enough without a dialogue to help you
I mean, look,
follow.
Follow the bouncy ball.
they're not J.H. Williams III with the plotting out visual. But they were good.
Oh, the artist.
That's
pretty
great.
as.
Yeah, I think it's sort of
I
follow.
would check them out on something
Yeah.
else, but I would like something a
I
little
mean,
else.
yeah, that was it.
Simple boy.
Yeah. That was it.
Yep, sounds good.
Alrighty. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness got a new TV spot.
Yep.
With
Spoilers.
Final.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Pretty spoilery.
Yeah. You see Captain Carter. Well, you see Captain Carter's shield.
Yes.
Yes.
You would assume.
Yes.
Someone with a jetpack and Captain Carter's shield,
Yeah.
who is presumably Captain Carter.
You see Loki, whatever.
And someone in.
Souped up wheelchair.
Yeah, that was great. That
What
was
colour was that wheelchair?
Don't ask him.
Yeah, green,
What colour was that? Two idiots make good.
purple.
I thought that was clearly a choice to be like, okay, he's not the Fox one. It
yes,
is,
yes.
a variant.
Yes.
To give it the fancy
They
chair.
did.
Cartoon one.
They did come out and say Illuminati,
Yes.
so that was
That's good.
sort of 100%.
We were bitching about
Mordo? We're not sure what's going on with Mordo. Is this an alternate universe version
I would
of
say
Mordo?
it's a variant. Mordo.
And that's
I don't want
annoying.
that.
Yeah.
Someone I saw, it was like Supreme Mordo or so. I know you
Master?
said something. I know you said Master, but there was a different word.
Oh, the
than
different one.
Master. And I
Yeah,
was
so
like,
it won't be the Mordo though from
Which
Strange.
is, what do I care then?
Exactly.
I just want a Doctor Strange sequel. Like, I'm looking forward to the movie. Sam Raimi, I have enough faith in, but geez, I don't give a shit about the multiverse. I'll tell anybody that listens. I don't care. I don't need it. I don't need you're like, oh, that's cool. Seeing the example.
Yeah.
I don't need the fan service.
Yeah,
It is just
moment.
fan service.
Yeah.
man.
I really don't.
It's not
I just want a
about.
Doctor Strange sequel.
yeah.
It's not about
yeah,
telling a
yeah.
good story.
Follow that story.
The thing that worries me the most is, like you said, we've got Doctor Strange, we've got all the Multiverse of Madness craziness, we've got Sam Raimi, and we've got PG.
PG Australian rating.
PG Australian, which is
Yeah.
worrying because, like, at least the original Doctor Strange movie was M. And what kind of? I'm not saying horror themes, but those more supernatural themes. Yeah, I'm just a little. Obviously, we're all going to see it, but I'm just a little bit worried that it's not going to. There's going to be a lot of fan service as opposed to good storytelling.
And it does come out this week.
Yep.
So we'll be talking about it next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full of spoilers.
I'm also like, is Mordo going to be the Strange in the Illuminati?
Probably.
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. Maybe, right?
But he's down there, not up there.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Wanda's going to be the big bad.
That's what they sort of put it.
And, like, she'll have a House of M moment. And then
Didn't
the
they
whole thing would
kind of-
reset the universe, sort of. Universes.
I don't think so.
Guess what they're sort of playing out in
What
the
do you mean
in
reset
the,
the universe?
in the trailers.
Well, like,
Tony's alive.
yeah, who doesn't want to play whatever in Marvel anymore? And then we'll get people in.
But
It's like,
we've already got the next couple of movies lined up.
And they're building
I know,
stuff
I know,
already.
but
Yeah.
They're
They
doing
got Young
Young
Avengers.
Avengers, Dave. That's where they're going.
yeah.
PG Blade.
They're not.
Now they may use it to
But like
the
chop and
opposite of
change.
No More Mutants to
Family
bring the
friendly.
mutants.
Yeah,
Vampire
chop and
hunting.
change X-Men. Keep the ones
Well,
like Marvel.
Family-friendly vampire hunting. That's what we need.
You can't bring anybody from those Fox movies because they're not going to use Picard in their eventual X-Men movie. This is just a fan service team.
Yeah.
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 They're not because he's too old.
Like
Yeah.
with Quicksilver, right?
Yeah.
Like Quicksilver's a bit of a precedent there.
Yeah, you gotta
Like-
tease it
and then
get,
not do
get
it.
you all
Yeah.
excited for it, but it'll be a fresh. Because if you can't get him or Hugh Jackman, which you could get both, but you got no legs in them because they're
No.
both too old for those roles.
Totally.
Why would you want? Who would you want? The bitch from Game of Thrones? She's horrible. Horrible. Jean Grey. Cyclops, just cardboard. Jennifer Lawrence, they push down your throat too much, and by that last one, I've never seen somebody phone in a performance so much.
And she's
and she did
dead.
5 minutes. It's like,
Yeah.
just kill me, and she couldn't even be bothered to
Yeah.
put an effort in for fucking 5 minutes, man. That's it. That's like, if she was on set for more than a week, I'm blown away. And who else do you want from there? Crappy Quicksilver? No thanks. Terrible,
Yeah,
terrible,
terrible.
terrible.
How about the good one that they killed off?
The
in
good Jean
Avengers?
Grey.
No,
Good
Quicksilver.
I,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't mind that back.
Yeah, it was good.
At the same time, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that Quicksilver.
Hmm.
Because it's a power that's also it's a hard juggle, I think. Especially in a team setting.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you like? And Justice League had that problem.
Yes.
What do you do with a dude that can do it
Yeah.
all?
Oh, he does something cool and then he trips over and he's
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
floor for
yeah.
the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
In a book, it's different, right?
Yeah.
You can ignore some of that stuff because
Yeah.
you might only see him here and there. But on a movie, real time.
And especially the characterization is not Barry Allen.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not even Wally West. It's terrible. I'm talking about the Flash.
Yes.
I just hate Ezra Miller. Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm not bitching about Ezra Miller.
Um,
And it's not even for the other stuff that he's done.
So any predictions or something? Anyone?
no, I don't.
I reckon it'll be fun, but I want to, proper Doctor Strange movie.
Doctor Strange was excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they set up so much for its own little story.
Mm.
And now he's been in
Eventually,
3-4 movies since. So I'm not even that excited to do Doctor Strange. I seen him 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So like the specialness of seeing Doctor Strange is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm not even going to get any of the payoff for the stuff sort of set up.
yeah, like Mordo.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
whole motivation was set up in that first movie. Now we're potentially going to get a different version of Mordo.
And we could be wrong, but that's definitely the vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Because they've got different names for all the different strangers in the movie. We've got Master Mordo.
And they've
And
already...
potentially another one.
They've ruined Steven. He's not even Sorcerer Supreme anymore.
Mm.
Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, making
I'm not quite happy what they've done.
making the Eye Infinity Stone was like fun, cool, but then
What is it now? It's an empty thing.
it's
on his
just empty.
neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do think the movie will be fun.
Mm.
And I thought I had very heavy reservations about Spider-Man, and it was amazing.
Yes,
So,
yes.
They know what
Very
they're
much
doing.
so. Yeah.
I don't like
and
everything.
Spider-Man, considering how terrible number 2 was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad, number one.
Maybe it'll spin out into a series of
Way
TV
better.
shows.
No, Dave.
Yeah. Oh.
Like Marvel's Multiverse instead of What If, and it'll be live action versions of whatever you see.
No.
No. Why would they do that? It's too expensive.
IP. Money.
Too expensive.
Plus, we don't know what's coming out TV wise for the next year and a bit. So, almost.
Not now, like later. Like.
But they've got the word.
But then there'll be so much more news. They've got
Yeah,
all the
other stuff will
Netflix
be gone.
characters are back in
You'll
the...
have Miss Marvel, you'll have She-Hulk, you have all those other things churning past that.
Yeah, true.
and
Young
Like,
Avengers where they're
sort of-
building...
Unless they've got it all secretly done back of house, which ain't going to happen in this world.
And they've already set up a What If, and I know we hate What If, but we're sort of
No,
the
to replace
minority
What
there.
If. To replace it.
But
Because
lots
they
of
might
people
be
like
going,
What If.
I like Captain Carter. Yoink, yoink.
Yeah,
No.
but they're not going to put her in the main universe.
Yeah, that's why you have like an offshoot TV multiverse series
But-
instead.
Nobody really watched Peggy Carter.
No, but like
So
this
I
time,
don't think they would be interested in giving her a show as Captain Carter. Just with
But it's
Captain
more
America with boobs.
superhero-y instead of
Yeah, I
spy
know, but-
espionage. You know, like
Is there an audience for it?
I like Captain Carter. Captain Carter would be good, but yeah, I see what you. I see
Yeah,
your
we
point.
know what you mean, yeah.
I will watch her in anything.
Yeah.
But reading the phone book, I said it many times. Different outfit each letter. That's sold. But it's just, what do I want to watch? Fake Captain America. Zero interest in that. I'll buy the book.
That's just Winter Soldier.
Yeah, and I don't need that really. Like it's fine. Like, but the book's different. Like money wise, it's too much money to spend on something that. What are you
Not
gonna do
enough return.
different?
Yeah.
And return. There's no return on
Yeah.
it.
some release dates got shifted around, right? Was
Yes.
it Ant-Man or something? Or-
Ant-Man 3 and Miss Marvel 2 have swapped.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what that leaves change-wise, but I guess there won't be too many.
Weren't they like a month apart or something? 2 months
So
apart?
it's now slated for July 20. So Captain Marvel 2 is now slated for July 28, 2023, and Ant-Man 3 moves up 5 months to Marvel's old release date of February 17, 2023. So
Okay.
it comes closer.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought it should have been coming out first anyway. The way they were talking about it.
I assume maybe they want to give more breathing room between the Miss Marvel show and the
makes sense.
Marvels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where maybe the idea originally was hit it harder,
Yeah.
faster,
Yeah.
but maybe like, oh, let's just give it more bubbling time.
Yeah.
And if people didn't like the show, they'll be like, why
Yes.
would I watch the movie?
Yeah.
Straight away, that's right. But interesting. But they juggle their stuff around a lot.
Yeah.
Because they announced them so early
Yeah.
to just, it's flag in the moon sort of stuff,
Yeah.
man. It's like, it's ours. Who
Yeah.
wants to go? I dare you. You know? And everyone's like, cool. It's yours.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. We watched episode 6 of Halo last night.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
I enjoyed watching you react to this.
So what happens, Dylan?
What happens?
I don't know. Nothing really
Did he dig
happened.
another hole?
What was that?
Did he dig another hole?
No.
No.
Was he in the
Did
costume?
we get butts?
No buts.
No.
Was it in his
And
uniform?
Uzi? Just
uniform?
normal
We are so close to a sex scene, I reckon, though. Like,
You-
really
between who?
close.
He mentioned it at the first when it first started. I'm like, oh no, I could totally, like,
Between who?
there's lots of butts. Well, there's a romance brewing between John and the Covenant girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, it was bad.
that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
That's some terrible TV.
There's always some subtle nods in the original 3 games with Master Chief and Cortana. They're kind of flirting a little bit sometimes and some dialogue.
Yeah, but you can't have sex with anyone, like, virtually.
Yeah.
I tried.
In Halo 4, onward,
pretty sure you
I was
can.
going to say, I think there'd be a lot of people
Yeah.
that would beg to differ there, my friend.
Halo 4 onward, they go like full on hard, and he's like in love with her, and she
But
dies, and then he's sad.
she's a hologram.
Yeah,
Robert.
and also they've known each other in universe for like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Six
yeah.
is a
No,
relationship.
yeah.
what? No. They've known each other in universe for about 6 months.
Oh.
So it does. I never really thought it made sense when they went hard on it. But if you're gonna do something, you can do that. But he's the Covenant girl. They both have. Okay, how's it happen? He touches the artifact at the end.
Yeah, so
He-
he just, like... There is no security in this place whatsoever.
Oh, they're
Like-
walking in and out of secure locations, and
Yeah, so, like, you got the main 2 people that are running, like, the...
Wait, what are you talking about? Is this a Covenant facility or
US
a...
and
The
or
US
Marines?
UNSC.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Oh, so he's still on the payroll though. So he's Master Chief.
There was this other part where I still don't understand what was going on. So you got Captain Keyes, he's lying in a chair, and who else was it?
The
Ryan?
head lady...
Parangosky,
Yeah.
who was also in a chair, and they both got these devices on their heads, and they're just lying in these chairs. And then it cuts to another room where they're standing in the corners of the room watching an interrogation happen, but they're not there. So they're like matrixed into this room.
Why?
I don't know.
Why can't you just watch it on a screen if you're not there?
That is what I was yelling at Dave.
Yes, he was.
Well, are they interrogating and stuff? Because
Hol-
if they're
Halsey's-
there interrogating, that makes a
They're
little
not
bit more
interacting.
sense.
They're not interacting.
But
They're
that's
watching
dumb.
So
Just watch the TV.
it. That's what I was screaming at Dave last
I was hoping
time.
the way you said it was going to be the brain suckers from Futurama. But
I was
Finally.
thinking Demolition Man.
what? Six
Seashells.
No.
Yeah, that was happening in...
But yeah, then the daughter walks in
Miranda
just
just
randomly. It's like, oh, what's happening here? No, I'll do it too. Just,
Yeah, she walks in, the door just opens for her, she sits down, she puts the thing on, she appears in the room as well, and Captain Keyes is like, you're not authorized to come into this location.
Well, maybe have somebody there to stop that.
or a
walked-
security lock.
Yes.
And when
Like
she...
you just incapacitated in you two generals, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just anyone can walk in like
Yeah. And as she walks in, you can see Marines just pacing through the corridor behind, right?
Yeah.
You could see just this high traffic area, people just walking by.
And does she know what they're going to watch, so
No.
to speak? So, like, why would you be like, well,
FOMO.
We've got more security now, like in Zoom calls. You have to have the code and stuff. This is why you just put the thing on. Oh, I'm
Yes.
going to watch an interrogation.
And why isn't it on the TV?
What if they're having virtual sex? She don't want to watch that. Freaky.
There was all this bullshit like stuff that I don't really understand. Like they're saying, okay, so Section 3 is in charge of the Spartans. The committee wants to dissolve Section 3, so the Spartans are under the jurisdiction of the UNSC. But aren't they already under the jurisdiction of the UNSC? I don't understand what's going on.
What?
Yeah.
Because we've seen the UNSC bossing them around and giving
Yes.
them orders and doing stuff.
They are created by Oni. They have not mentioned Oni by name in the show, which I'm sure is confusing lots of people. But they're created,
Now, I understand if
and then the military.
one general wants to take it, I'm going to take that section under my control
Yes,
because they're
yes.
doing a shitty job or whatever. Or, that's fine, but... Oh,
So
rubbish.
back to it.
Yes.
Because there's no security, John walks in, and he knows he's dying because,
He's dying?
because he's touching the thing too many times.
He's just slowly.
Been there, man. Been there. Ruling teenagers.
Like he's putting his hand on it too much, right?
and he's slowly going insane through the whole episode.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, why
So
not?
that's killing him now?
Yeah. So
apparently.
he decides to touch it again because you know.
And then he
Take it
starts.
now.
Just speedrun it.
He starts freaking out, and the Covenant girl. I guess we should explain that she's there.
Yeah,
At
why
the-
is she there?
At the end of
Well,
the
there's no
battle.
security. She's walked in.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone else does.
That's right. At the end of the battle of the last episode, she comes out in an escape pod and she crawls out and she's pretending like she was a captive.
Oh, sure.
right?
Like,
And then
looking so fresh though. Like.
yeah, no dirt, no scuff marks or anything, and then
That's money.
she collapses at John's feet, and then now she's like a prisoner.
They'd have to clean the uniforms and the costumes if she got dirty.
And that's right. So she's there now, and they're questioning her, and so this is like at the end
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Master Chief touches the artifact.
Spoilers, but. It's
No one-
No one cares.
watching
No
it.
one cares.
Watching it.
And then he starts freaking out,
Someone
having
cares.
visions.
Yes, too much.
And then the Covenant girl starts having seizures. So it's like they're connected or something, right? They're two of a kind.
Oh, it's like it's that Star Wars.
Yeah, so they're-
And then it
Their
fades.
heart rates and oxygens are in sync. It's like, oh, believe them. Oh my god, they're the same. And then
it fades out, and then it fades in. John is standing on this lush green field, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, is this how they're introducing it?
Yep.
And then the camera pans up, you see the halo curving up. So the first time you see the halo, it's not even real. It's in a vision. And it didn't even look that good.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Isn't the halo supposed to go around like the whole?
That's right. The camera pans up, and you can kind of see it curving up. Then eventually you can't see it anymore.
I say you didn't even get a whole circle.
So I'm like, you're just seeing this blue sky
You get a bracket.
as
Well,
the
you could be,
camera
yeah.
the camera goes around, and I'm just like, where is it?
So it could be like a crescent moon shape. Like I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
circle.
you don't know.
That's
100%. If
So
you didn't
just
know,
see a curve.
yeah, if you
Which
don't,
I said
Hey,
what you're
hang
going
on,
to see.
hang on. Hey, it's not like the show's called.
if you don't know what the halo looks like, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't know it's a ring because you don't see it, right?
But I mentioned the ring.
Yes, but you don't see it.
I think it's to please the flat earthers.
Oh, maybe.
Fishbowl.
That's why. Because if they showed the whole ring, it'll be like, see, I told you.
So the camera's panning, and it's essentially just a blue sky because you can't even see the ring up there. But I feel like you're meant to be seeing it.
Yeah, I forgot to add it in.
And then it comes down on the other side, and you can see the other side of the ring that's curving.
So it's just too
It's a-
high in the
it's-
sky that you can't see.
it's like a half pipe.
Yeah.
And then he just kicks the skateboard into his hand.
Yeah, it's pretty much a half pipe, only like probably like 10 k's apart, like not the whole planet, because like one side's like 10 k's from the other. You can see both ends. It's
Yeah.
like,
And
I thought this was supposed to go around. Don't worry.
and the parts that curve up, right? In the games, you can see that there's continents and there's oceans on that, right? You didn't really get that sense that there's
No.
land.
Wait, so
and-
the
There's a
halo
park.
is a planet, not a man-made structure thing?
it's a ring world. Like it's man-made. It's
Oh, like Elysium.
yeah.
Well,
It's
that's what
made.
Elysium was.
Yeah, it's just...
It was Blomkamp didn't get his Halo movie, so he just made it,
Elysium.
repurposed it into Elysium.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I knew anything. There was a Halo world.
Yeah, super advanced alien civilization made it, so it's like beyond human science and stuff.
Yeah.
So you see the halo, and it's not real, and it's in a vision.
I mean the Halo, not the TV show. Cool.
The halo,
Half pipe.
the half pipe. You see the half pipe,
Next week on Bracket.
and then, and then you see across the field is the Covenant girl in the same vision with Master Chief. So John walks over, and oh my god, I laughed so hard. He extends his hand, and he cups her face with his hand.
Why?
And it's all dramatic and like, I don't know.
I think it was just right.
But Dave's gonna get his sex scene at the end.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it'll just be his butt bouncing up and down. You won't see anything else.
Do you know what?
Now, see, I would be more inclined if we're going to Star Wars it up and their goddamn siblings.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Then Dave
And
definitely.
they want
wants
to
see
tease you with the...
Yeah.
And then, oh,
Yeah.
look, I watched Star Wars.
it. I was abducted too, and I had a fake
Right?
shit version of me
Yeah.
sent back to home.
Well, the Covenant girl starts off as sort of like an orphan, doesn't she?
Well, she's on a trash planet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the third episode.
That was so
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah. It was terrible.
So, yeah, most of this episode is also Master
Get back to
Chief
that one.
Never.
yelling at Halsey and saying, "Oh, you lied to us. You."
Did we already establish this 2 episodes ago? When he went back the first time?
Yeah.
We went straight.
Well,
back.
it's because he found out that he was kidnapped. Everyone was
That's
kidnapped,
right. She made him burr.
and yes, they should know all of that. It just takes away from, Spartans and everything.
Burr.
See you next week, Dylan.
Was there anything else?
um,
Oh, Master Chief tries to kill Halsey. That scene was dumb.
yeah, because he was trying to call Cortana's bluff over how much control she has over him. So
Did she
Oh,
just
so
shut him
just-
down
yeah,
last
yeah.
week? So she's got
yeah,
complete
but
control?
he wants to know if he could actually like be controlled by her physically, as opposed
Oh,
to
like
just
being
shut
on
down.
Malkovich.
Down. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the whole time Halsey's like screaming and begging to be released, and that's just not her character at all. At all.
Oh, they're nailing every part by the sound.
The show is fantastic. It's so good.
Fantastically bad.
I could watch that.
They're ruining it
Yes.
for people.
I think they've already ruined it.
Yes, past tense. From episode 1, it's been ruined.
Talking to someone who they just shut it off at the end of it. Like, not even the end of the episode. Like,
Really?
I think when they sort of took the helmet off, he's like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, well, the first 20 minutes, that's the best you're gonna get. Yeah. Let's talk about something good.
Yes.
Midnight.
Midnight.
Yes.
Best episode yet.
Yes.
Episode 5.
Oh, Oscar Isaac's is so good. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, man, he's
Best tweet
crazy good.
this week definitely was. Where is it?
Like-
He's a
The
great.
chemistry between Oscar Isaac and Oscar Isaac is incredible.
Okay, so here's a question. Because I think we saw Jake. Because he was the one with the busted up nose, right?
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Like,
I do believe so.
that was Jake.
Yeah.
You would think so.
Yes. Because I'm like, you see Steven
Yeah.
with
I'm so
Harrow,
glad you started with this.
and then you see Mark with Harrow,
And no broken nose.
no broken nose. I'm like, this is Jake.
Yep.
The way he's acting, this
and
is
then
Jake.
Steven later.
Yes.
No
Like,
broken
yeah,
nose
it's
again.
like,
but
We-
Steven's aware of one with a broken nose because he's like this. It's like, or is it Mark at the end? I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, yeah.
That was Mark.
yeah, that was
Okay.
Mark.
I don't think either are quite aware
Yeah.
that Jake exists.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you have to be.
Yeah, but
But they've because the previous episode where they both look at it and
the other.
yeah, the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
So they know, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it. It's not. No,
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
Like,
no,
just
no.
ignore this.
There was good enough shit going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
You know?
because
It's just-
Steven's obviously oblivious to the whole system.
Yes, well,
And Mark, he knows why Steven's there.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oof.
that
Heavy.
was a bit.
Did we just see
Heavy.
one of the heaviest origins in a while? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just love how Steve's like, she didn't speak to us like that. It's like,
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
buddy, there's a reason you know she didn't
Yeah.
speak to you like that.
There's a reason you exist, bud.
Oh man, it was
But yeah.
heart wrenching.
So that wasn't just me. It was
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
man,
okay.
it was
Like here's
It
the
just
one.
pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like, what's with the broken nose? Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and then gone.
Yeah. You don't say, yeah.
But
Yeah, as we said, starting fights with
Yeah.
my orderlies. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think there's no character like in the MCU that you care more about now than because of the origin story. Like, it's apart from Cap, I say.
Oh, Fist.
Yeah.
Fist origin story is one of the hardest you'll cop ever
In the comics.
in comics.
We're talking about.
No, MCU.
Oh, MCU. Okay, I'll shut up.
I don't think there is one that's as hard or hits as hard as.
Being as the kid, yeah, like what's happened to Pete recently, maybe, because that's a new origin. You could probably say in the proper origin of this Spider-Man.
Or Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's pretty full on, and what Winter Soldier's done without even knowing what he's done. I'd probably say Winter Soldier.
But Winter Soldier was an hour, like as a kid.
as a
a kid.
kid.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, and then my little video that I keep showing everybody from that first episode, that little girl saying he didn't get through the reads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not dead, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so damn good.
All that stuff was great about just him going back in the past, his past life and trying to balance his scales.
Yeah.
And that thing was good.
Just even that, you're like,
Not going.
that's because there's a third one.
Yes.
And and then like teasing you. You're like, oh my god, we're getting him here.
A shot on the street, and
Yeah.
there's a freaking cab in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, I'm like,
That was no
I was
coincidence.
like, what? That's a bit blatant right there.
Yeah.
You just shove it in your face now.
Yeah,
But that was
not for
great.
you. No.
Yeah, perfect sense.
That was great. It was a great episode.
Oh yeah, by far the best. And like, obviously, my biggest problem with the series has been Stephen. But now you at least understand
Yes.
their choice
Yes.
Yeah.
of him being such a bumbling
Yes.
idiot.
Yes.
And if you didn't know anything about Moon Knight, you would just start off and Stephen's the main one.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden you get to this episode and then he's like, he's not.
This
Yeah,
construct.
Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? That would be pretty mind blowing, right?
Yeah, he's just an abused person.
Yeah.
Creating which is what they do all the time.
And we get a bit more,
all the time,
not
yeah.
insight, but a bit more widespread of what happens with the snap when she's talking about the extra bodies falling and not everyone being able to make it and things like that, which I thought was interesting because then they were brought back. So to those people that
I don't think that was a snap.
Was
That
that
was
not snap?
that was Harrow.
Yeah.
Judging people.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
but didn't she talk about something? Yeah, I need to watch
No, that was Harrow judging people.
Because it was
Before
before
their
they
time.
did anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Can I say probably my only complaint really about that episode is goddamn hippo voice. It's the same thing as the Khonshu voice. It's just too modern.
I like this. The
I got
Khonshu
no
in this episode was at least
Like the
Yes.
flashback Khonshu
Yes.
sounded good.
yes.
Finally sounded like what it should be.
Because he had good lines.
Yeah, and it was just stoic and whatever. But this is just too. Where's my notes?
Yeah, but it's Marvel.
Damn. I know, but
It's Marvel. You
come
can't.
on.
You're gonna get that. It's
They're
Marvel.
too modern. They're ancient gods. Piss off.
But they're not stuck in the ancient time. They're in.
Don't care.
Well, have a motorboat then.
Try.
That's right. Hey.
Now that I would watch. Motorboat and a hippo. You wouldn't watch that?
How did we get to
There's your app name.
I'd,
Motorboat
Ladies
and
and
a hippo.
I'd click on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
There's one more episode left. Like, what are they gonna do?
And the shortest episode yet.
Oh, really?
The shortest episode yet.
The last episode.
Yes.
Oh.
What are they gonna
Yeah,
do?
I have
Because
no
it's-
idea what they're going to do in
I
it,
think
though.
it's
Where things
Gonna
are.
be fairly quick, I think. Just
Wrap it
bang, kick Harrow's ass. At the same time, releasing Khonshu.
Mm. Yeah.
Mark gives the body to Stephen,
Mm.
and then we get the reveal of
Jake.
Jake's there already. Still, that's how I think it'll
Yeah.
play out.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like, nah, you deserve it. You
Yeah.
you know, you sacrifice yourself for me, you can have it,
And
right?
Jake takes over because he's
Yeah,
Fraser.
yeah, like whoa.
They were like, it's my turn. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then drive away.
Yep. That's how I assumed it.
Or walk into a diner.
But it was good. Best episode yet. Because, yeah, very emotional.
Mm.
It was cool. It's cool.
They should just got Fred Armisen to be his dad because it's pretty much Fred Armisen.
It really was.
Oh. Like, I know it has happened, but it's just, you can't fathom how a parent could be like that.
Totally.
I was
But, like,
as someone would not in that situation,
Of course.
but you're like,
It's still.
I know.
Yeah.
It seems like, but it happens. It
I know.
happens. Yeah.
It happens.
But like,
Yeah.
I just would you'd be the other way of this is the one left, and like you maybe cuddle them too much, and
Yeah. But
Maybe
that
to
happens.
other
That
problems.
happens
Push
too.
them away. in
Yes.
that regard.
That happens too. It's like,
course, of
yeah,
course.
it's human
man,
thing. You can't
I
see how
know,
someone's
but-
gonna. I know, but
and
then
in certain situations too, like if they're teens and he's drink driving and he causes a crash and they die, there's nothing to blame here.
Bloody kid.
yeah,
You know, like they were just playing
yeah,
at the wrong time, the wrong place.
yeah. But
I know, but it's just you can't.
I know you can't. But
And to be honest, I don't even necessarily blame her. She's messed up. The dad's a piece of shit. The dad's a piece of shit. He should have been out to get woman, or me and my kid are going. You're a problem. Girl said her nuts. The mum's she's got problems,
Yeah.
but the dad knowingly just lets it happen.
Yeah.
Pussy.
And is a virus in the.
Yeah.
I agree.
Your favourite died. Mine still is. So too bad.
Well, just like, he knows what's going on, and it just because he's just
Yeah. And Mark's trying to run away as a teenager, and he's trying to get him to come
No,
back.
no.
Yeah.
right. It should have been.
Mum, sort yourself out, and we'll be
Well,
here
yeah.
when you do,
Yeah.
if you do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you know.
That doesn't.
But it was great TV.
Of course.
Yes.
Very
Of
great
course.
TV. Yeah. God damn.
Sad TV.
Very.
Because straight away you're like, oh, you know what's going, right? Like,
Oh,
as soon as there's two of them, you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Bye-bye.
shit.
Yeah, you definitely knew where that was going. Very sad.
so is that in the books? Like, not exactly, but did he have like younger brother that
I
died?
don't
Not
think so.
really.
Not that I've ever seen.
So they've just made this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the origin is very different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember much about it.
Well-
I know his father was a rabbi.
Yes, that's about all there is, really.
Yeah.
And, like, that obviously plays into the God stuff and finds his own gods.
Yeah, yeah.
But really, it's a simple,
Mm.
the mercenary bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Which was cool. And a full Bushman name drop, at least.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
That was good.
That was good.
The origin just was awesome, hey?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
with the temple and the music.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have
Awesome.
seen, and I understand why not. They've got to skirt around and stuff. But I would have liked to have seen the violence.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Yeah.
And also, you
That might have just tipped it over.
go into a room with all these people that Moon Knight has supposedly killed and stuff, right? And you never see any of that.
Yeah.
It's just
That bit
exposition.
was cool.
It was cool, but it's still just exposition to you. You didn't really witness any of that.
Yeah, I think two things. We needed a full Moon Knight episode to start,
Yeah.
and they need to play up the what's real, what's not real better. Like, because that, last time I was like, I don't believe for a second that this place is
Yeah.
reality because of the way it was designed and whatever. But this one, where like bang, and he goes back and he's in the Harrow's office.
Yeah.
That is a way better trick at
Yeah.
making people go, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just like all the mystery of what's going on. He showed me too late.
Mm.
He sort of showed me what was going on at the start. He explained, and maybe it's different to the people that don't know than us. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not questionable. I know he's Moon Knight. I have seen him. Fair enough as a viewer, maybe, but Layla she mentions
Yes.
the suit, so people have seen
Yes.
it. It's real.
And look how many people he's killed.
Yeah,
So he's been around a while.
yeah, but yeah, we get no concept of that.
Mm.
It's because you can't, because then where was Stephen? I get it.
I think we're definitely in a situation where 8 episodes would have been great for this
Yeah.
series. Same timeline's fine, but just those extra couple of issues just to iron things out a little bit more, like what you're talking about, a Moon Knight episode, and then you're not coming into not having enough episodes to explain what you're trying to
We
explain.
haven't seen Moon Knight an episode's worth.
No, it's just not established at all before. Because we were talking during the week, I was like, even if it was like some new stuff in the background with Stephen, that the American, like, because obviously he's been around for a while. The American vigilante, superhero, whatever you want to call it, Moon Knight in London or whatever, because he's there, obviously, if Stephen's there, or something, like, that he exists.
But
There's
if
no
he-
establishment of Moon Knight as a
but,
being.
he probably works like in the darkness, in the shadows.
Of
No, he's not like a
course.
public sort of thing. So
I know, but-
people would know who he is.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's inspired heavily by the Lemire stuff, right? And that worked because Moon Knight had been around for a
Yes.
while.
Yeah.
Like, like how many
We
years?
know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, oh, he's not real.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's in this
Yeah.
Yeah.
asylum. But you don't really get a sense of Moon Knight, being around
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, he's not established at
And you
all.
don't see it as an audience much.
Yeah, as an establishment of a character in a universe, this is not great.
No.
No.
You've probably seen about as much Mr. Knight as you've seen of Moon Knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think's a bit of a problem.
Especially with their choice of what they did.
What
with
Mr. Knight is.
Yes.
But it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, like the whole setup of the Stephen Grant,
Yeah.
Doctor Thing, and blah blah blah. That was cool. And it was so well done. But it just needed to be a bit more, not as clear early on. I feel
Yeah. Yeah.
more open ended. More, is it real? What's real? What's going on? I think it's very like because even the Stephen, I don't understand. It's easy for me to say, but I think I would if you're watching it. If this guy has died, become a avatar for this god / superhero-y looking thing, you don't mind to see him do some superhero, but like, how is he not the main one then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've established that stuff is real. Right? Real
So
enough,
like,
I
why?
guess.
I don't understand why I would ever really believe Steven's the A, because the bad shit has clearly happened to
Yeah.
Mark,
I don't.
so he would be the A. I think this could have been handled better, but this is a great episode.
What about the stuff? Because it still really hasn't been explained why no one else could see like the jackal in that first episode and stuff as well. Remember when they were looking through the footage?
Yeah.
That was I know that's kind of just been forgotten about now. But
Magic.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Magic.
What was your word earlier? Whammy
Whammy jammy.
Let me jam Magic.
Whammy jammy. But it's so good.
Yeah.
Best episode yet. Like the last two have been great.
And it's going to be a late Moon Night next week
Yes.
Oh.
after Strange.
Oh, yes.
I might have time to watch it before.
It doesn't. It's been coming out a little bit.
No, it's like 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 6.
The episode, yeah, movies at 6.
No, Moon Knight. Is
Mhm.
it? Moon Knight been coming out?
Yeah, movies at
Yeah,
6.
movies at 6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I was like,
So-
I was going to totally miss that.
Yeah, sure were. And still give me money for the tickets.
Hey.
funny.
We'll talk about that off pod.
Yes.
But yeah, very good, very good.
Cool. So,
Film.
Film Flashback.
Flashback.
All right, so it was Castle of Cagliostro, Lupin the Third.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fault it.
It's just
No,
fun.
it's great.
I can't. Especially for something made in
Neither of you
19...
had seen it.
Never seen
Yeah.
it.
Thoughts then?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good fun.
It was really good fun. I'm really glad I watched it Japanese with subtitles
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
because I showed a little bit of it to Dana with the English
Ah, yep.
and it
Bad.
A sounded terrible. Changed up words straight away from the start. I'm like, yeah, I'm really glad I read this. I actually had the old VR going with it, so it just get me stopping getting distracted with phones and shit. So that worked really well as well.
Yeah, because there's been different, like, English dubs of it throughout the years.
Right.
There's been, like, an edited dub, and, like, I think there was a dub where they changed Zenigata's name to, like, an Anglo name.
Oh, and yeah, the detective
Yeah.
dude's voice in the English version was terrible. Like he just
Yeah, no, it was great. I just watched it in Japanese. 'Cause it's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
So my only tidbit would be some more of the samurai would have been good,
Yes.
Yeah, but
but
you know,
you don't
that's-
overdo that. But
So,
but
yeah.
you didn't see a hell of a lot at all. But yeah, no, I had no idea what to expect. Really enjoyed the adventure. Over the top and crazy, but fun and stupid and yeah, just
like, it's a good movie.
yeah, it's a good
Not
movie. Yeah.
anime or
No, it's a good movie.
It's probably one of the best action adventure movies
Yes.
you can ever watch.
Yeah,
And like, it's up there with the indie sort of
yeah,
stuff.
and
right?
like Spielberg's come out. He said like it's one of his influences. He's like that car
makes
chase in the
sense.
beginning.
That
Yep.
makes
It's one of
sense.
his favorite car chases.
Oh, that was so cool with the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Like it's
And it just starts straight
it's,
in, like you know.
Hayao Miyazaki
Yeah.
doing it. Like he wrote and directed it. It was like pre Ghibli. So that was you can sort of see.
Where it goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. The guys who developed Castlevania watch this movie
Yeah.
because the castle in Castlevania was
Insane.
yeah 100%. Clock tower, that one big tower.
By
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, 100%.
That bit in the clock tower with the cog, all that,
Yeah.
that scene was freaking.
Oh yeah,
excellent.
that is also a Castlevania thing.
Yeah.
It's not Castlevania unless you're jumping on cogs and
Yeah,
shit.
just like big influence on
Yeah, everything.
people. Like Akira influenced a lot of people. So did this.
For sure. Because
This
it's we were talking about before. It's a little weirdly structured
Mm.
sort of thing. Like you're like it's all just obviously it starts fast and straight away, but then they're like there.
Yeah.
Like out of the 90 minutes or whatever it is, like an hour is at the castle.
Yeah.
Like it's just there's no building the heist,
Yeah.
building the job, recon. It's just we're going.
But he's Lupin, so he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
Anime in general, yeah. Like if you haven't, like I hadn't watched anime for a while, so
Yep.
getting back into it, I'm like, oh, even last couple movies.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this
It's not
these things
free
feel
part sort of thing.
Yeah.
weird and oddly paced,
Mm.
but it's just how it is.
It's on Netflix until of May 14th.
Yeah.
It's going to be off from May 14th. So if you've never seen it, watch it.
Because like it's out of our round so far, it's the less quality animation.
Yeah.
It was 1978. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have been that much money spent on it, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's
Great.
Look better than Gundam, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's
Gundam
no
first came out.
repeated scenes,
No,
no
no,
repeated
no.
animations.
Yeah.
You know, it's all they spent some money on this
yeah,
for what a time
for sure.
for an animated, and like for a long time, animated movies were for kids. It wasn't like with the Disney movies in the 40s
Yes,
and stuff.
100%.
Everyone went to watch it, but
Yeah.
movies were sort of new.
Yes.
But for a long time, in the West, even I'm probably just talking about the West.
Yeah, of course.
Animated movies were for kids.
Yeah, cartoons
business.
kids.
Yeah,
Cartoons kids.
but yeah, it's like 1978. Like you had some adult movies in the West, but you know they were like Fritz the Cat.
Yeah,
But they were,
but underground
Yes,
sort of
yeah.
stuff, right? You know.
but yeah,
It's
this is like
it's
a
really fun.
movie, proper movie.
It's
And
like
it's
everything you
great.
sort of want, Cool, you got the lovable rogue thief.
Yeah.
The
Real bad guy.
yeah, the inept cop sort
Yeah.
of thing, or not even inept,
Femme
but the,
fatale.
yeah,
Yeah,
right. Like she's
Yeah,
great.
she's
She's
Yeah.
awesome!
Excellent.
Yeah,
I was like, holy crap, she's like
She reminded me of
Yeah.
a character out of
Blowing people
Metal
up.
Slug.
yeah.
and freaking
Yeah.
Uzi
I
and
like that.
killing people.
The news reporter scene where she's
Yeah.
just whacking them as
Yeah.
they're jumping up.
It's like, wow, she's
the
awesome.
interview is like Xena guys, what is all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counterfeit. That's great. He's hamming up real bad. But it's a great friggin' movie.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's just good.
Yeah,
Can't say anything really bad, right?
You just watch it every few years, like these movie rules.
Because I haven't watched it in ages.
Yeah, me too.
10 out of 10.
For sure, 10 out of 10.
Especially for 1978. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if I got 10.
I go 10, it's great. Like, it's
Yeah.
up there with Akira, sort of, for me.
Yeah.
oh, it's all classics. Like, it's
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
Give it an 8.5.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
about
I
the
really
same.
enjoyed it, but I haven't got a history behind it, so there's not as much. Like I
And it's
really-
fun, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't watch it again in a decade, I'm not going to be crying.
I'll probably watch it again, but yeah, not. Oh, I'm gonna watch it again.
I'll give it 7.
get out.
Way too low, Dylan.
Get out.
Anyway,
You lose your choice.
Anyway, so yeah, Spirited Away.
Yep.
Akira.
Akira.
Ninja Scroll.
Yep.
Castle Cagliostro.
Dylan.
What you got, Dylan?
I've got. You ready for this? It's a mouthful. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt December Sky.
Nice.
Is that the one you let me?
That is the one I let
Yeah.
you.
Did I
Yeah.
watch it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
And you were like, oh, that's a movie.
I'm glad you went like a Gundam.
We needed giant robots, right?
Yes.
I was,
Yeah,
I was,
very
I
much
was
so, very much
expecting,
so.
yeah.
Trying to keep it a bit different
Yeah.
theminess.
Is it on anything?
No, but I have the Blu-ray.
Right.
I'll pass that around, I guess.
Yep.
This movie I really enjoyed. I am a big fan of the kind of original Gundam series that started in '79, and part of why I liked it was lots of the bad guys weren't bad guys. Like the whole show was about war, and not everyone is gonna be
Yeah.
a bad guy on the other side. And this movie takes it to the next level, where who's meant to be the good guy, the Gundam pilot, he's like a total like psychopath. Like he's insane. Like he's listening to jazz, blasting jazz in his cockpit and just blowing people up. And
Having a good time.
yeah. And the guys on the other side, the quote unquote bad guys, one of them's essentially like a quadriplegic. He's lost his limbs in the war and stuff, and he just wants the war to end. And here comes this crazy guy blasting jazz from his giant robot, trying to blow everyone up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good choice. Dylan.
And it's pretty modern
Yeah.
too. I think within the last 10 years or so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll rewatch.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was expecting like a Macross or Gundam from you.
Your pick. would that be played back in the day on SBS and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I swear
Definitely.
I've either
Parts
finished
just-
parts,
yeah,
parts
yeah.
just went, oh, I've seen that. Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
that. Or I've seen it from something else. But no, I'm pretty sure I've
It
seen
would have been heavy rotation on SBS actually
Yeah.
because it's a little bit more PG than most of the
yeah,
videos
yeah.
those do. So yeah, it would
Yeah.
be on pretty regularly.
Yeah, different,
I'd say you would get a run at least once a year.
Yeah,
different parts.
Ninja
just-
Scroll, Ghost in the Shell,
Yep.
Cagliostro, sometimes Mamo.
Akira.
Well, yeah, I was like, I gotta watch Memo now. I haven't
came
watched that in
before.
even longer. Yeah.
That was first.
Yeah.
I don't know if they showed Akira that much
Nah.
on SBS.
No, they wouldn't have. Nah.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I think it got a run, but it was not.
Yeah, it wasn't in the rotation.
No, but but it would have got run.
Well, I think it was like one of those things, you know, like the Disney vaulting thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, we don't want to give it to you too much.
Yeah.
Is what I assume.
Fair enough.
Compared to the rest of the one, yeah, all the time. Or maybe just Des didn't like it.
All right.
Quick learn from Fommy. Barry came back this week. So season 3. I only jumped on this into season 2. Bill Hader's amazing. Henry Winkler's amazing. Stephen Root's awesome. The guy that plays the No Hank is the most underrated character in television. He's the most hilarious gangster, dumbass. One-lines are just brilliant. Watch Barry. It's on Binge. It's on Foxtel. Yeah, season 3 came back this week, so it's back weekly. But jump on it, guys, if you're not watching it, because you'll very much enjoy it. It's a serial killer that turns into an actor. Not serial killer, a hired gun that turned into an actor, trying to change his ways, and his past keeps following. It's just excellent. And yeah, Bill Hader writes and directs it. If you like Bill Hader and his work, then you'll definitely love this. So, watch it.
Speaking of which, Usagi Jimbo, Netflix started this week. I've seen that today.
Nice.
So, well, it's not Usagi really. It's Samurai Rabbit, Usagi Chronicles. It's his descendant. So, like,
Yeah.
I wish I could just get a Usagi cartoon.
Yeah.
I watched 2 episodes today. It's okay,
Very good.
but I'll watch a couple more. See how it goes.
Nice.
You're just like, why can't I just get proper Usagi? I don't understand.
Mm.
But it was alright. Anything
That-
else?
Don't miss the sale next week.
Yes.
I mean, this week,
So,
because this is
So-
going to be in the future.
May 7th.
25%
Just tell them
off
the date.
trades and hardcovers,
Action figure statues, CGCs.
I was going to run over there.
Just do it anyway.
and 50% off back issues.
Yep.
So it's just current month stock that's not on deal. 8 till 6, we're here all day. Come and grab some free comics, come and buy some comics, and get yourself a chance to win your JLA Avengers with your purchase.
Yes.
Yes.
One purchase.
Single entry.
We'll
Right.
keep your numbers low in store, so it might be a bit of a line, but we'll get through it as best we can. Keep it moving. Yeah, come on
Get
in.
yourself a deal.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Alrighty. We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Subscribe, comment, all the
Bye.
rest.
Rate.
Tell a friend.
Bye.
Rate on Spotify. Give us some ratings.
Please.
Be awesome, please. Love yous.